Honestly, did. Man, we're gonna be wasting time with this stuff. They're gonna be. Como todo, ya, antes hay un montón de expectativas y de todo. ¿Sabes qué sucede? No, no, sí, ahí se funciona bien si es que ya cambiaron de mentalidad. Yo estoy de acuerdo. Ellos cambiaron de mentalidad de la cosa. La idea ahora es que Verónica no tenga nada que ver. Sí, porque entonces es una parte buena. Sí, eso es muy bueno. Sí. Pero sobre todo ellos son muy buenos para hacer promesas de cosas y después nada. No hay patrocinio, no hay una al dólar, no hay nada. No, no. Ahorita casualmente ayer nos mandó Miguel un video a nosotros, hicimos un grupo, ya tiene un patrocinador. Entonces, y nos da la oportunidad a nosotros también de buscar patrocinio. Sí, porque eso siempre fue el problema. May or may not be for me. Wait a second for me. Anything else in your pocket? You want that? Gotta double start. Okay. On here. Oops. All right, clear your body. Now I need to clear your bags. So put them up for me, please. When you got that. Thank you. Put the black tag on that one. Yeah. Small bag. Yeah. That's the open stuff with it cool. Thank you. Well, too sorry for you guys here. Huh. Work is work, but money's money right now, man. You got 5 kids. There you go. Even if you don't have them. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Um, done today. She's up there here, so just waiting till last few minutes of the journey. All right. Okay, good. Mbappe. You have the picture of everything where that's amazing. Watch it there. Yeah. Really. That's right. That's I don't know how that, but they can use them. Oh, we draw another one. I can't. They will remind you. They're all going to take everything. Take everything. He's still tired. That's what I was just saying. Tired. We got oh yeah. You're already owner. But that's the thing with like athletes of that level, like they don't have like for me, like I don't know, you play 6, 7 years in the NFL, make your money. Yeah, make enough money. Fine, I'll go out, but I don't think they have that sort of thing. I only take a hit because they don't injure, right? Yeah, big time. He wants records. He wants to break. You know. Yeah. You need to play. I would play. That's true. Yeah. You're making money to run around. You know.
Man, have you seen his training videos ever?
Oh God, great. Like,
All these things, he's just like carrying things like.
that's why they try to get to the hospital. When I got to 4 weeks.
You going actually? Or no?
I'm there. Dominican?
Yeah,
No, I can't. So,
I'm going.
you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Man, I was trying to have somebody who spoke Spanish with me. I was like helping me out. See how it goes. I'm excited.
That'd be fun though.
I've never been.
I mean, I've never been there either. I would love to. I can't.
This is gonna be nicer than here. I can tell you.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Might get in trouble for this. He likes to do that. He likes to get in trouble. Yeah, that's like that with me. I don't know.
It's been an easy transition. The locker room is one of the best I've ever been in, so they welcome me with open arms, and I appreciate that from the boys, from the staff. It's a really great organization. I think it's one of the best setups in the MLS. The facility's brand new, the stadium's brand new, both are gorgeous. So I'm super happy to be here and feeling very blessed.
Usually when a player comes from other teams, especially in the MLS, there's always that stuff about, not comparing, but looking at different atmospheres and stuff. What's different in Nashville that it was from the previous teams?
Firstly, the weather. When I arrived, it was snowing, so that's not very typical in Southern California, so that takes some getting used to. But yeah, I've been all around the world, to be honest. I'm used to different environments. I don't think it's a matter of comparing. It's just a new feel, which is exciting for me. I'm excited to play in front of these fans. I'm excited to see the stadium nice and full for these games. So as far as comparisons go, I don't really have any comparisons. I think it's just a new chapter, which I'm excited to start.
When you look at your own performance, of course it's preseason, there's a lot of stuff to do physically and stuff, but when you look at you've done in like preseason games and the important CONCACAF game coming up, how prepared you feel you are yourself within the team?
I feel good. I think they've done a really good job of preparing us. We worked very hard. We went to Florida. We were very focused there. I got to know the group pretty well. We did a lot of team bonding exercises and things like that. So I do feel prepared. I feel like the transition's been easy, and we've been putting a lot of hard work in. So I think we're going to be pretty well prepared for the start.
You've been in the CONCACAF competition before because of where you've been, right? You didn't have a chance to do it?
I don't think we did, no.
Okay.
I arrived in the MLS last year, and no, it'll be my first time in Dominican Republic as well, so that'll be a good experience, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The best I can. So obviously just contribute to the team and get as many wins as we can. Get some trophies.
And finally, you kind of touched on it. You said that you like the way this team gets new pieces. You touched on that. Do you like where this team is as far as heading into that opener?
Yeah, I'm really happy. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. Every day it's been a lot of fun coming to practice and just do whatever it is with the guys. It's really special, so I'm super excited for the season to start, and I can't wait.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Can I see you? Can you flip around for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want me to get back over here?
You're fine. Oh, get a little look.
Yeah.
No, Jake, face the guy. What are you talking about? Face
All right, perfect.
Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
No worries. I'm here. What's going on? How
How
are
you doing, man?
I'm good, thank you.
Hey, how's the new season been for you so far?
It's been good so far. I'm really happy. A lot of great new additions to the team. So it's been a lot of fun and lots of stuff to be excited about.
Is the feeling different now that you are an old new guy, to say it that way?
Yeah, I do feel like an older new guy, or I guess old guy, not old guy on the team, but I do feel like I'm not a new guy anymore, which is it's a nice feeling to kind of have like that comfort and feel around the team, which is nice and help other people who are coming in.
What can you tell us about the off-season being? I mean, in terms of preparation and having the CONCACAF game, a new thing coming up to this game so quickly. Well, you might not be ready physically, but you have to go for it.
Yeah, I feel like physically we're in a good spot. We've been getting after it quite a bit in preseason. It's been a difficult preseason physically, but it just makes us all stronger and better. So I feel like physically we're in a really good spot, and it should be a great game that we're all super excited about.
What can you tell us about the new guys, the new arrivals? How have they fit within the team and your system?
They fit in smoothly. No complaints. Everyone feels like they've been on the team for forever. It doesn't feel like their first preseason here. They're great guys. I got nothing bad to say about them. All good things.
You don't go for those that stuff like getting everybody's hair off their hair when they're newcomers or anything like that, right now.
No. We're friendly here. We open arms. Everyone's welcome.
How about because now you've been a while here, like I said before, you're accustomed to Nashville and all that stuff. What's it new for you in terms of you and your family once you're established here?
Well, there is pretty big news. My wife's pretty early, but she's pregnant, so we're going to have a baby here. It's our first one, so we're really excited about that. So that's kind of laying the roots down in Nashville, so we're really excited about that. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing we're getting settled into here.
It's actually been alright. We remember when we talked to you recently when you got here and you told us that your girlfriend was a...
Yeah, I know. So lots of stuff. I mean, Nashville is an amazing place. I feel comfortable here to do all the steps. So yeah, we're extremely happy and excited to take that next step in our life together.
All right. So you still don't know if it's a boy or girl?
Not yet.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. It's just a healthy birth. That's all we want. But I'm excited for whatever it is.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it. Thank you. All the way down there.
Alex,
Hey, what's up?
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Send that guy back.
Get out of here, Jacob.
How's everything going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What can you tell us about your preseason? How you feeling?
Feel good, man. It was a preseason that, in a way it kind of went faster than the ones I've had in the past. We did one trip to Florida. Usually we do two. I think that with Champions League, we've had to kind of get into it a lot quicker. And for me, I love that because I want to just be dropped into it. I think when you're waiting as a player, it can become difficult. And so it's fun that we're going to get to be in competitive games really, really soon. And with this first month, it's super dense in terms of games. And I think that suits our group because we have a really deep and really a group that has been in these situations before, so I think it's going to help us.
How different has it been in terms of preparation? The fact that you already said, you start with a very competitive game already, but with the Champions League.
Yeah, I think when you have that thing in the future to look forward to, it can really focus the group and get the group on the same page. So knowing that we have this competitive game in the Dominican Republic coming up, I think it really it upped the intensity in training because guys know that we're going to be put into a situation where we have to perform right away.
How does the atmosphere in the locker room has changed with the new arrivals? Has it gotten better, worse? What's happening?
Oh, way worse, man. No. But we always seem to somehow recruit guys who are really, really great people, no egos, guys who are team-oriented and who really just want to win. And when you have a bunch of guys who just want to win, I think that it creates a culture that everyone really honestly, they become better than they are because you're trying to live up to the standard of the group. And so, yeah, the locker room just continues to improve. I love all the new additions. And, of course, we were sad with some of the guys who left. But, I think that for a team to grow, sometimes it has to change a little bit. And so, I hope that the locker room stays that way. And if we win, I'm sure it'll continue to be that way.
Alex, since day one, you've been one of the players that have been consistent on your play. You seem like anytime there's competition, you get better.
Yeah.
You push yourself to places that we kind of surprised too, really, because you already give it 100% anytime you come in. What does it tell you, yourself personally as a player, when new guys come in and the competition gets harder?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be important to the group to add new pieces and to try and strengthen the group in different ways. Our depth, I think, is a really big strength of us, and especially when we have so many games, we're going to rely on a lot of different guys. I think when you bring in new players, it's an opportunity for the players who are already there to essentially look at themselves and say, what do I have to do to improve to make sure that I continue to play? And when you have players who are pushing themselves in order to perform, you're going to get the best out of everybody, and it's the best for the group.
Is it going to be, how difficult is it going to be to actually get points in Dominican Republic?
Yeah, so I've had two different experiences with Champions League, and when you go to these places, it can be really, really difficult. The atmosphere is crazy. You have players who are really excited for the game. So yeah, it can be really, really difficult. I know that in the past I've had a little bit of success in these situations, but you never know what you're going to go into, and I think that that's going to be important for the whole group to understand that it might not be the easiest situation.
Any scouting report on this team at all, or barely?
Just a little bit. I think we're going to go into that this week. We've been focusing on ourselves up till now, and I think now we'll take a look at the competition a bit more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mackenzie, come this way.
Alrighty, continue playing musical chairs. Alex.
Tell us about your season, Mackenzie. How's it been so far?
It's been great. Obviously we are coming to the end of preseason. I think it's been a very good period for me, just adjusting to being in a new city, being in a new team, getting to know the play styles of my teammates. I think it's been great so far, and we're looking forward to obviously playing against Mocha soon.
When you look at as a newcomer, you come to a team and they expect different expectations. How, when you look compared to the expectations you had before coming in as to what it is now, what's the feeling?
I think that the expectations are higher here compared to anywhere that I've been, especially in the league. I've played for a couple expansion teams who were fantastic. My time in Charlotte I look at very, very fondly, as well as my time in Austin. But those were relatively, new teams, and I'm not saying that Nashville isn't, but I think that in the stage of life that Nashville is as a soccer club, we want to go from good to great. We want to go from being a team who's making the playoffs to being a team who makes deep runs, obviously like the team did last year in Leagues Cup, and they want to do that consistently in the league, in Champions League, and in League Cup this year. So I think this is a group who has very, very lofty ambitions, probably loftier than anywhere that I've been in my career, but it's only because we have such a good group, and I think that we all see those goals and we all think they are attainable.
Now, the fact that you already stated right with the answer that you have to, you're in a different atmosphere, different team with different expectations. How's that improve? It's early though. I know it's early, but how does that improve your game already?
Sorry.
How has that improved your game already?
Just being here?
Yeah.
Yeah, tremendously. We have, an MVP in the league. We have players here who've played in World Cups. We have players here who have national team experience, and those are the guys that I get to train with on a daily basis. So whether it's competing against them, whether it's taking bits and pieces from players to make myself better, it all just goes toward making me a better player and making me a more valuable piece for the team.
What about the coach? We won't tell him, so just don't worry about it. Just say whatever you want.
No, Gary's been great. I like his coaching style. Obviously, he has a clear philosophy about how he wants to play soccer, but what I also respect about him is he's not afraid to ask the opinions of players and to see how we feel in certain situations. Obviously, he can draw something up, but at the end of the day, he's not the one who's standing on the field. So what I like about him is he's not afraid to go to players and ask them personally, how did you feel in this situation? How did you feel here? And he will go off of that information and kind of tweak his game plan and his model. So he's been great so far.
Where do you foresee seeing yourself at the end of the season besides playing as many minutes as you can?
I hope that at the end of the season I can say, I was very, very successful. I hope that I could be a big piece in this team in regards to helping the team create chances and score goals. And I hope that at the end of the season we have something to show for ourselves, whether it's whether it's stats or whether it's hopefully a piece of hardware.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
Thank you.
Sort of gel together. Are you feeling that?
Yeah, I think again, there's so much thought that goes into the assembly of the team, and we have a great locker room. I'd argue one of the best locker rooms in MLS. And I just think it's a group of players that love being around each other, and I think that's very powerful. I think the great teams have that aspect to them, and so that's no different here. The guys love showing up to training every single day. It's a great environment, but we have to honor that with strong performances and with success on the field. And so, again, it's not going to be easy playing in a continental competition, playing in MLS play, balancing that, and hopefully having a congested schedule because of success early on. But we have to earn that every single time we step on the field, and that's our goal, and I think we have the group to do that.
This is my final question. You touched a little bit on it, out being a little more aggressive. It seemed like even in the preseason, you guys were really playing on the edge, and even maybe beyond it a little bit with some pushing and stuff again. Is that also part of the plan to just be as maybe a little more physical than in years past?
Yeah, talking about aggressiveness, that's on both sides of the ball. So when we have the ball, can we be as dangerous as possible in the final third, and can we score as many goals as possible? That's fun not only for the fans but for us. And defensively, yes, with the press, can we kind of put our stamp on the game defensively with aggressiveness against the ball? I think that's also something that can make us even more threatening in front of us. So there's a lot of different ways to attack it, but most importantly, it's going to help us become a better team, and there's going to be points of growth and learning, and I think we have taken a lot of steps forward in preseason, but in saying that, there's still a lot of things that we can continue to improve on. We're using every single day in preseason to do that, but I think we're in a really good place, and we have to show that when we step on the field starting Thursday, and then also Sunday, the first Sunday. Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Thank you very much.
Sean, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. One of the first questions that comes to mind, being that you've been here a while, how has the whole experience for you been as a player, besides the fact that you come from other teams in the league?
Yeah, it's a very special club to be a part of. The history of the club is young compared to other MLS teams, but I think that so much thought has gone into building this place that NashvilleSC has really hit the ground running, and that's been extremely impressive to me. Everything that the club does is done at the highest level. You talk about the training facility, you could talk about the stadium here, Geodis Park. I think it's elite in the league, and I think as players we really appreciate the environment that's been carefully crafted, and it's just a pleasure to show up every single day to work. I think we have a great locker room, great coaching staff, and so we have everything we need to be successful. And you can tell that ownership and upper management has done everything they can, and now it's our turn to show up every single day with the right attitude and have strong performances to have success.
Now, there's no question on Nashville being in the playoffs and being close to actually go over the top. What would it take for this team to actually get it done this year?
Yeah, well, we saw that a little bit last year when we were chasing the Leagues Cup trophy, and we were close. It was a special time for our club and for the city, but it gave a taste of what we want, and that's hardware. And so it's going to take something special to achieve that every team needs to be special to win. But I think for us, the more we can be aggressive on both sides of the ball, I think that can help us go from good to great. That can help us elevate our game to the next level and become a top team in this league, and that's what we all want. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be obstacles along the way, adversity, but I think we've made a lot of growth in preseason. With our press, how can we be more difficult to play against? In the opponent's half. Those are all things that I think can help us score more goals and ultimately help us win more games, and that's what we're trying to do. And it's not going to be easy, but I think we have what we need.
Now, with all due respect to all the guys that have been here and gone, is this a better team right now?
I think that we've made some really key additions to the team, and again, this club has been so strong from the onset, so many great years already, but we want to take that next step, and that's going to take a different mentality, a different level of aggressiveness, and again, to go from good to great, it takes a lot more, and I think we're all ready to accept that challenge, and we want to do something special in this city, and again, it's not going to be easy, but I think we're all looking forward to it.
How do you like the new skin?
The jersey's unbelievable. I love everything about it, the two-tone look. even little things like the logo with the Cumberland River. Also the patch with the neighborhoods. I think that's my favorite part, being in East Nashville. We love where we live, and to be able to represent that on the jersey is really special. So I know the fans had some input. I know, we really value their opinion, and I hope they love everything about it, because as players we do.
Thank you, Sean.
Awesome, thank you.
Can I just get some shots?
Yeah, you want me to turn around?
No, ahora con ella.
Ay.
Esa es la que diseñó los manchas de la de cada vez.
¿Cómo es que se llama ella?
Simón.
Preseason is always it's good to be in fitness center, but preseason starts, that's when the fans of the atmospheres there. It's a totally different. I love that. I can't wait to play in front of that fans. There's something made at the stadium already, which is beautiful, but I can't wait to the
compartiendo con los aficionados, se quedan diciéndoles a ellos que les han
I already talked to him.
Oh, you
Tyler,
already.
ellos siempre se quedan para poder averiguar
He's just getting some shots.
decirles a ellos que la próxima vez lo van a hacer mejor. Afortunadamente la gente así lo entiende. Hay partidos que se ganarán, partidos que se perderán, pero ellos siempre se quedan saludando a los aficionados.
Simone Wild, spelled It's a weird one.
What went into the design?
Yeah, so there's 35 plus neighborhoods that we want to represent, and so just kind of very graphic of the area. People to place things in each neighborhood or community, and just trying to synthesize them down into a patch that feels unique to each area, and just is an opportunity to add a little extra uniqueness to the jersey.
Did you come up with that, or have you seen it somewhere?
I think it was, the club just wanting to be more invested in the community and kind of represent, all of the fan base here. So it was just a nice way to represent the city.
And did you design each this? Okay. And how did you visit those communities and take something from it? Or how did that process go?
So I have personally lived in 4 or 5 of the communities myself, so I had a little bit of background, but kind of just going to places, doing obviously a little bit of researching, trying to represent what is in a community, what is in a community. We did.
It's probably a little bit of a challenge since with these neighborhoods.
Simon, tell everyone, Simon Wilder. Sorry. Yeah, tell us, everybody, why your presence here is so important this season. Everybody's like, wait, 1 second. All of these players, and all of a sudden, this lady comes around and shows up for on the presser. Why is so important your presence on this part of the season for Nashville?
So I'm an artist. I wanted to help the team boost the visual of their jersey, and so created 35 plus unique patches representing each neighborhood and community in the area. So fans, players, everybody can add that patch to a jersey so they can kind of rep their area.
How long you been doing this?
So this project has only been going for a couple months, but I've been doing this thing for almost a decade. So it's been a nice way to kind of stretch and challenge myself in this project.
When you were contacted to actually start doing, to come with an idea for Nashville on the new shirt, on the new kit, what went through your mind at the time to say, well, wait a second, what can I do here?
So I think the jersey just feels very solid, very representative of the team, and so I think they just wanted to kind of extend the experience and make it feel a little bit more unique. So that's why we kind of came up with this list of 30 neighborhoods, and it just gives people a chance to connect more with the team.
Yeah, and when the people start seeing the patches, they're going to be obviously surprised. Well, wait a second, I'm from Antioch, like I am, and I have a patch with that I can use on my shirt. How do you come up with an idea of having all the communities from Nashville represented on the Nashville Soccer Club shirt?
I mean, I think it's just a way for the team to get more invested in the community and to get more connected with the fan base. And I think, soccer is such a diverse world sport, and to kind of reflect that with this project is, I think, the main goal. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll have a lot of lovers of neighborhoods and haters of neighborhoods too. So it's been a lot of fun and good challenge.
How good has the reception of your idea been so far? Even though they will start knowing the shirt today.
Yeah, so far so good. I think it's been a really great project working with the club. It's been easy. I think people are excited to start wearing these things around.
We'll be waiting for all those shows of your art and our team. Yeah, thank you so much.